Good morning, good afternoon, and if you're coming home from working a long 9 to 5, I hope you're having a good night as we bring to you another BodySlamNet exclusive with my guest today, Staten Island's very own Vinny Pacifico. How are you doing in this final month of 2024, my friend?
Doing really good. I had two European tours over the last few months, 10 different countries. I just filmed two movies last week. So it's just been nonstop on the road. And I'm finally getting to be on the home, finally being able to be home for the holidays. Last year I wasn't home. I was in Japan for Christmas. So this year I wanted to make sure that I'm around for my family. I'm around for people who I love. They've been very understanding last year that I went away for Christmas and then away for New Year's, and I think it's important that this year I got a lot of work done, movies, commercial, just wrestling all over the world. So now I feel like I want to give my family a little bit of time this year for the holidays just to enjoy them.
And it's always perfect. This time of the year, you always love to be around family. You always love to be around your father, your wife, your beautiful family, all the people around you that
Hmm.
you just bring you so much joy, bring you so much happiness.
Of
And you
course.
mentioned how last year, you traveled to Japan, and you did a lot. You made a big statement, which I wanted to ask you. Let's reflect on around this time last year, more specifically towards a special date in November where you tied the knot with your beautiful wife, Carly, on November 11. Then in December, you traveled to Japan after winning the Pro Wrestling Magic Junior Heavyweight Championship. Did you feel like everything came at such a perfect time for you regarding being with the people you love and getting a chance to make a big statement in Japan?
100%. I feel like having my family there for my wedding and people that I love most see me get married to the love of my life was a beautiful thing. And I got to give credit to my wife. She's been so supportive of just my career and everything. Because, like, her mother passed away on the 1st of January of last year, and I was booked for AEW in Seattle that Wednesday. So her mother passed away 1/1. I believe I was booked for AEW 1/3 or 1/4, January 3rd or 4th. And she said, "Honey, just go do what you gotta do." I missed the funeral sadly, but I this is a dream. I love pro wrestling more than anything, and my wife told me to go get that opportunity. Take that opportunity and take the opportunity and do my best with it. So I did, and just giving her credit, just be like, a lot of women would not want their man to go away. When their mother passes away. And for her to go and tell me go to AEW, do what you gotta do, and just give your best was meant the world to me. And I think to this day, more now than ever, how special that really is. And then getting married to her later that year, November of last year, and then being away for Christmas for Japan, it was just like I felt grateful, but now I felt like wow, I'm really going to Japan. I'm leaving. I'm on Christmas Day leaving, and they're supportive of it. So no one gave me any grief. No one gave me, oh, you're going away for Japan. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you know how that could be when you're leaving your whole
Yeah,
family and your
of course.
newlywed wife. So it was support. It was support all around for everybody, and especially my wife. So I'm going to. It's just a beautiful opportunity to go to Japan, bring the Pro Wrestling Magic World Championship, and just wrestle all over the world. And I love the culture of Japan. I love wrestling culture of Japan. I love everything about it. So getting to do that and go there and do that and then come right back home for New Year's was special. And so yeah, so I just think at the end of the day, it's a beautiful thing that you have people around you who support me, and who to to inconvenience them, they support me, and I think that's a really special thing, and I thank them every day for it.
And you're giving back to them, of course, this year, trying to be there for Christmas, trying to be
Of
there for the
course.
New Year's, and everything. The next question I wanted to ask you is from this past March. It was a big event for you when you held a Junior Heavyweight Championship for Pro Wrestling Magic, where you defeated one of the underrated greats this business has seen in Paul London. How did it
Yes.
feel knowing you got to cross that off your bucket list of guys you grew up watching and stepped in the ring with, where it was your championship that was on the line?
Great question. Paul London, by far, one of my favorite people in the world. Truly, inside, outside the ring, one of the most kind, best people you could ever meet. Talent wise, phenomenal. Literally, like you said, underrated as can be. One of the most underrated in the world. As a person too, truly a one of a kind human being. I'm sure if you ask anybody who met him, they will always say he's just a wonderful person to be around,
I
and he
always
makes
hear
you,
good things about Paul London.
yeah, he makes you feel good to be around. that's what you want. That's what I always strive to be, and that's what I always enjoy being around people like that. Like I could say Cheeseburger, Red Titus, Rocky Romero, those guys, Delirious, those guys, being around them make you feel better being around them, and Paul's one of them. So I never forget those people who, whenever I'm around them, I feel good around them, and I feel happy to be around them. So he's one of them. And wrestling him was just wild. I had my family there, my friends there, my wife's friends were there. It was such a cool opportunity to just go out there and do my best and do everything possible. That match, bar none, top 3 of my career. You know, I've had matches that I've really loved other than other ones, but that one always sticks out to me because just the story that me and Paul then had when I first started wrestling. I was like 15, 16. I met him. He always was there for me, always had my back, always gave me advice. And now getting to wrestle him, years later, it's just an opportunity that, like, it's a full circle moment, and it's beautiful, and it was just a story telling itself. And yeah, it was really fun, really good match. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Pro Wrestling Magic, IWTV Live, Vinny Pacifico, Paul London, really fun match.
It was so much fun. He's so underrated. I grew up, of course, we all grew up watching him reign dominant in the cruiserweight division, become a
Yep.
tag team with Brian Kendrick, and he always dominant, no matter where he goes. If it's in the big Fed or it's in any other company, he's always going to show off and show out.
Yep.
And I've seen, like, my friends, they've talked to me about his seminars he's had and how
Oh, yeah.
wonderful he can be, how talkative he can be, and how just he wants the best for everybody. And that's what you
course.
want. Positivity in
I agree.
professional wrestling exceeds everything.
I agree. Just people in this business can be negative, and I think be the light in this business, where a business can be like, the world is so dark these days. The world is going through such tough times, financially and just like all over the world. It's not an easy time for everybody. So being a positive light in anyone's life or anyone's story, I believe, is always worth it. I try to always make someone feel good around them whenever, I want to always make someone's day better, and that's why any fan that comes up to me, any fan that sees me in public, I always try to give them the best experience possible, because that's something I'll never forget.
And that's what we need. We need more people like Vinny Pacifico, more positivity, more loving people, more people who want the best for everybody. My next question: traveling is a huge part of professional wrestling, and you have had quite a time going from place to place in the last couple of months. You competed in Finland for Slam Wrestling. You competed in Canada for Noble Champions Group. You competed in the Netherlands for Dutch Pro Wrestling. Plus, you have also crossed off Dutchland as well as Puerto Rico as of late in the last 5 months. You're all about dreaming big and exceeding every expectation you have. Was this just another part in your plans that you had in mind for 2024?
I did not see any of this coming. For me, it's like, I'm going to do and not think, right? I'm just going to do my best and my ability, no matter what I do, and not expect anything, right? Germany, Finland, England, France, Wales, Romania, Hungary, Germany. Like, you can't beat that. Like, that was such a cool opportunity just to be there and be enriched in the culture, be enriched in the wrestling, learn, get better, and just, it's been a beautiful, beautiful year, and just getting able to do these things, getting able to travel the world and be a talent that people want to see, and and also Puerto Rico was also wild. I was there last week. Phenomenal. Wrestling, bar none, crazy. The crowd was with the horns, phenomenal. But no, I always believe, go out there, be the best me possible, no matter what the opportunity is. And at the end of the day, that's what I did. And opportunities arise. I mean, obviously, I, of course, work towards opportunities that I want, or I work towards goals that could grow. But I believe, just go out there, any opportunity given, give the best that you can. And every day, be a better you possible, so that, that opportunity comes, whatever it may be, whether it's Japan, whether it's Canada, whether it's West Coast, East Coast, Southern America, and whatever it may be. It's just, you're ready, right? And that's what I feel when I made that European tour. It was England first, and then Finland came into play, then France came into play. I was ready for all of it. Gave my best, and I made connections outside of that. And then the second European tour came, where it was Romania, Hungary, Germany, Netherlands. And now from there, I made connections to Switzerland, to Scotland, to Chile. So it's just, you never know what's going to come up opportunity. That's why I believe, no matter if there's 5 fans, 10 fans, you never know who's watching, and always give your best. And you want to give and if there's 10 fans there, you want to give them the best. Whether it's 1,000 fans, 100 fans, 5, it does not matter. People are paying their hard-earned money to see you. So give your best, and you never know who's watching.
Exactly. Give them a good time. Let them enjoy professional wrestling. Another thing I want to ask you about, if you enjoyed when you were traveling all over these places, were there any dishes that you tried out? Any
Oh my
places that you went to?
gosh. I gotta say,
It
okay,
must be hard to have a diet plan when you're around
very
all
hard.
these amazing foods.
Very hard. I will say, France, I don't know. It's a tie between France and Germany, food wise. The bratwurst in Germany, I could eat all day. Phenomenal. It's just sausage, really, but it's just you don't want to stop eating it. And then
Exactly.
in France, you got everything you eat in France is just delicious. I can't even say. So, you know, I think France and Germany are the two places that have the best food that I enjoyed. Netherlands was good too. They had some good food there. Very, very good Dutch chocolate. But I will say I really enjoyed Germany. The food probably I would say maybe even more than France. It's hard to say. It really is.
I think I would be screwed if I got any Dutch chocolate or Swiss chocolate
Oh,
because it's
so
so
good.
rich. It's so rich that you eat it, you just want to eat a whole pound of it. Um,
On the
but
plane, I was on Air Swiss. They gave Swiss chocolate. It was so good.
wow, did they actually give that? I did not know that.
On Air Swiss, they give out water, which is like the best water you'll ever drink, and they give chocolate. Yeah, really, really good.
Oh, I definitely got to make that into my future plans.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Recently, you opened up about being part of the sequel to the film The Secret. And to those watching this who may not be familiar, it is a 2006 spiritual documentary film that's focused on maintaining positive emotional states to attract the desired outcomes that you want. How much did it mean for you to get to be part of this project? And what is your message that you try to share with anyone who needs a positive voice to show them that good light during a bad night?
Really good question. So this one is called these. So I filmed two movies that stem from The Secret. It's going to be called Frequency of Miracles, and it's going to be called Art of Manifesting. Pretty much, I believe, for me, prayer, hard work, dedication, all comes into play for me. And so these opportunities were phenomenal. I got to be in the room with producers and directors and people that I had never expected to be in a room with. You know what I mean? People who
Mm-hmm.
will people who could change your career, like people like that, and these rooms are filled with people who doctors, uh, actors, best-selling authors, comedians, people who are world renowned, right? And I get to be a part of that as a wrestler and now actor, right? So it's really, really cool that I had the opportunity to be in a room with people who just have so much reach, so much that they did in their lives, and I'm like, wow, I just wrestled and did, like travel the world wrestling, but these people, best-selling authors, doctors, uh, Oscar winner actors, these world-renowned people. I was just so cool to be a part of that, right? Especially being so young. Well, these people done it all. I'm not there yet, but getting to be able to tell my story to the audience watching that movie is special because now I have a new audience seeing me. I have a whole
Mm-hmm.
new audience seeing me, and people I met there really took a liking to me, and a few people who were producers and directors that were there took my number down, and they want to put me into more films. So you never know what opportunity could come when that when
Mm-hmm.
that, when that door comes. I need you in Miami. I have a movie for you. Great, got that down there. Did the two movies, and then that movie, those two films that I did stemmed to a possible TV opportunity that I'm going to have. Speaking about mental health. So it's just like these opportunities keep flowing and flowing and flowing, right? And it's just from that one thing. And then wrestling will also get wrestling will also um, gain from that as well because I'm a wrestler and actor and I'm doing these other things. Everything stems to your brand, right? And
Mm-hmm.
as a wrestler, having a whole new audience of people seeing me in that movie will help maybe get me new fans, new followers. You never know what happens. You never know. My message was really, just believe in yourself. I got bullied growing up a ton. I was a wrestling fan. I had John Cena wristbands in middle school. I got made fun of. I got laughed at. I had the whole nine. I got bullied to the nines. And my story was just take that dream, chase that dream, take that step. Some people are afraid to take that step forward. Some people are cautious. Some people don't know what's in. Step into the unknown universe. Step into that your dream is unknown. Your dream is like you don't know what's gonna come of it. When I started wrestling, I had no idea what to expect, but I wanted to do it. I loved it. I stepped into it, and now look what I've gotten to do. I've gotten to travel all over the world, be in movies. I have a TV show possibly coming, about men's mental health speaking, and I have other stuff in the works that are really, really cool opportunities. I'm getting to interview with amazing people, like Freddie Prinze Jr., yourself, Kurt Angle, Road Dogg, Gangrel, Tommy Dreamer, and getting to just do these things that I've never thought I would do, and I'm just so blessed to be able to do it. But it all started from just taking a step forward. It all started from opening that door, and all you have to do is open that door, and only you have the key to open that door to step into that unknown universe. And when you do, that is where the miracles, that is where the beautiful things happen. Once you believe in yourself, once you bet in yourself, once you take that step forward, once you say, I'm going to do this, I could do this, I have belief in myself, I love myself. And that's something I talked about in the movie. Self-love, loving yourself, giving yourself the benefit of the doubt, giving yourself a chance to look in the mirror and love who you are. It's not easy. I've been there. But if you work on it and you give yourself that moment to just love yourself and just love who you are and just try and just believe in you, no one's going to do it more than you. Nobody's going to believe in you more than you. And that is what I was trying to get across in the film. And I've been through it all. I've dealt. I've had self-doubt. I've had all this stuff. And I worked through it. I looked in the mirror. I said, I love you. I said, I love myself. Why not love myself? Or try to love yourself, right? Why not? Give yourself that chance. You have one life. Life is a gift. Use it, right? And that was my big thing. I was like, take that step forward. Take that leap forward. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt, even if you don't think you're there yet. When I started wrestling, I was skinny. I was skinny as can be. I had no idea what I was doing. But guess what? I learned. I got better. I got to meet people who are amazing people. And now look where I am and look where I get to be. And I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm very blessed to be where I am. And I'm very happy to be where I am. So, everything snowballs, and it all comes down to who you surround yourself with too.
Every step of the way is a big milestone for you. You can always take every step as a milestone for you. And when you mentioned men's mental health and mental health in general, in my teen years and even in my early, like 7, 8 years old, I started feeling these like emotions and getting very like emotional during these times because I dealt with the bullying in school, people saying, "Oh, you like that type of stuff," and it's like, come on, John Cena's the GOAT. You gotta love professional wrestling. It's so great, but you deal with these bullies, you deal with these people who are attacking your mental health, and nowadays social media is so horrible sometimes. When
I say
you wanted
to, social media is, sorry, I didn't cut you off. Social media is either a tool to success, or it could be used detriment. Use it positively, right? No matter what you do, if you're using social media, use it to benefit. Use it to help others. Use it for the betterment. You know what I'm saying? It's a tool to be. You could help. I think in this life you have tools. I believe use it to benefit everyone around you in the world. That's what I believe.
I used to tweet a lot on Twitter, and now I post a lot on Blue Sky. I always tell people happy Wednesday, happy Monday, happy Tuesday. I love you all. Think open. Always keep your mind open, because I have those days where I feel depressed, I feel sad, I feel like I'm not gonna make it in anything. And it meant a lot to me when you said Freddie Prinze Jr., you mentioned my name, and you mentioned all those amazing names, because I'm trying to get into those leagues, those legends of the game who are doing great work. So it does make me feel happy, and I do feel blessed to be able to hear that. So I appreciate you a lot for that.
Of course, don't stop. Don't stop. Keep pushing forward, no matter what, every day.
My next question for you: on January 11, you will be competing for WrestleRave against a current WEID program member known as Cappucino Jones. It's the caffeine clash that we've all been waiting for. What are your thoughts on your upcoming opponent in the new year? And do you believe you will walk out with more energy than Cappucino can give you?
I will walk out with so much energy. I will walk out. I have more energy drinks in this house than I could count ever. I listen. I am the energy drinking for a reason. I am Power Punch for a reason, and it's that match is going to be moist. I will say it'll be moist.
Oh,
it'll be a fun one. It'll be a very good. I think any fan I mean, Cappucino Jones is amazing. Very excited to work him, to wrestle him. Any opportunity to go out there and have something special like this match is going to be special. So I think the fans are in for a treat. I'm coming to fight. I'm coming to win. I'm coming to pass those drinks around, have a good time, but I'm coming to win. So those fans are in for a treat.
And I can't wait. January 11, WrestleRave. If you didn't hear it first again, hear it again. Cappucino Jones, Vinny Pacifico, the caffeine clash. Who will be better? Well, we'll find out January 11th. Since it is the time of giving and the lights are bright during the season, I have a couple of Christmas questions to ask you. So my first one, what is your go-to Christmas movie, and which Christmas movie are you not a big fan of? If you can name 3 movies that you like and 3 movies that you don't like in the Christmas season.
I love Home Alone's cool. Home Alone's a good one. I like Home Alone, Drake and Josh Christmas.
Okay.
Frosty's fun, but Frosty's sad. No, Frosty's sad. Christmas movies: Home Alone, Drake and Josh, Santa Claus, and that ones I don't like. I really don't know. That one I can't answer. I really don't know. I'm very easy when it comes to movies. I'm very easy to please. So it's like there's not a lot of movies I don't like.
I asked this to Erica Demia yesterday. I asked her the Christmas questions as well, and she had the same exact answer. She named her 3 very easily. Home Alone was the number 1, just like yours. But when it came to naming the 3 movies that you don't like, it's hard. You know what I mean? Like it's hard. There's too many good Christmas movies. Even the Hallmark movies are good. I could sit down and watch a Hallmark movie like anything. Exactly. My next question. When you do celebrate with your family and you're not busy on the road, what is your favorite Christmas Day dish that you look forward to all year when you're not busy trying to get jacked and stay lean?
I can go with cookies. Cookies are always fun, right?
Always.
We do fish. I think we do. Christmas Day, ham, of course, the ham. You kidding me? And those are my favorites: ham, fish, cookies. You know, of course, the cookies that have the logo on them, right? The sugar cookies that have the
it has to. Yeah, it has to.
Those are the go-tos. Other than that, I don't want to hear it. Chocolate chip, cool too, but nothing beats the cookies with the logo on them.
Exactly. They're too good. I remember as a kid seeing them always in the market and being like, I need them. And every single year,
eating them raw.
Exactly. You always gotta. But my next one, this is a crazy one that I put down. But if you found yourself under the mistletoe with the Grinch, would you give him a quick peck to prevent him from ruining Christmas, or would you powerbomb him through a chimney?
I would power bomb him and power punch him through a chimney, and dump energy drink on his head, and that's it. No, I mean, listen, I will stop him from ruining Christmas. Also, a kiss will stop him, but also power punching him will. So that's what I choose to do.
Would you want the fireplace to be on through the chimney, or do you not mind?
It could be off. We don't gotta do too much damage to him. We gotta subdue him for Christmas, and that's it. After Christmas, he can do what he wants, but he's not ruining Christmas.
Which, speaking of, have you seen the new Grinch movie? It came out a couple of years ago, but have you ever seen it?
The scary one with the Terrifier actor?
No, not Terrifier 3. The Grinch.
I know. There's supposed to be a horror Grinch coming out.
There is? I did not.
I'm pretty sure.
I haven't heard about that, so that's big news for me right now. I'm like, oh my goodness.
The actor who plays Terrifier, Art the Clown, is supposed to be the evil Grinch. I think.
I'm gonna have to look into this myself after we're done with this interview.
Look it up.
This would be great. Hold on, man.
No, I didn't see the new Grinch, but I thought there's supposed to be a horror Grinch using that clown.
Which I do want to ask, between both Grinches, do you prefer the Jim Carrey Grinch or do you prefer the OG Grinch? Like when you do watch it for Christmas. Jim Carrey? It's always a fun time. Horror with the Grinch. I'm actually kind of scared about this. Very quickly, just to see this. Oh my god. Yeah, it came out 2 years ago.
The horror Grinch? I gotta say, what's it called?
It's called The Mean One.
I gotta look into that. Who's the Grinch? Is it David Howard Thornton?
David Howard Thornton, yeah.
Yes. I want to see that. I'm looking.
I'm gonna watch it this weekend. I'm gonna let you know how I feel about it. Holy moly! All right. Question number 7. Before I do let you go, I want to ask you this before you enter the new year soon. What are the 3 things you are most grateful for, and what are some of the things you're looking forward to in 2025 that you believe that you can blow the water out of when the time does come?
You know, I'm always looking to do the best possible stuff in wrestling. So whether that's TV, whether that's whatever major company it will be, I'm always looking forward to doing whatever I can, right? You know, I think it's a lot of wrestlers' dream is to always do this wrestling at the highest level possible. I'm grateful for pro wrestling, every opportunity I've gotten. I'm grateful for my wife because she's somebody who fuels me and motivates me to this day. And I'm truly grateful for these opportunities for the movies that I just have. I mean, obviously traveling the world, of course, but like, but also these movies that have come and resurface that have the opportunity to be in these films, and now those opportunities starting to stem to more opportunities. That's something that I can't even imagine. I can't even explain how grateful I am for that because, you know, wrestling's my dream, of course. But why not also act? Why not also like why not do it all, right? Why not be a
Exactly.
massive like look at John Cena, look at The Rock, look at Batista. They're doing both, or at least I mean they do both. But I mean for me personally, I will always put wrestling first. But I want to do acting, of course, too, because those opportunities that will help wrestling. I'll become a better talent, become a better performer, doing acting and learning and stuff like that. So these acting opportunities, I'm very grateful for them. I have these movies that are in production now at this point. They will be on streaming platforms, and I have more projects in the works as well, multiple ones. So yeah, I'm just very excited for these things that are happening.
Do you know what streaming platform it'll be on?
I'm pretty sure at the very least Amazon Prime. But
Sounds perfect.
I know there'll be more. I know there'll be more because we have really good people with this film. We have good people taking care of it and stuff like that. Frequency of Miracles and Art of Manifesting and also the Men Speaking is going to be something that's going to be also awesome that I'm very looking forward to. So I want to be able to inspire people's lives. I want to be able to help people and help people get through get through their mental health issues because I'm not a therapist, but if I could give any insight, it's just like I'm there. I've been there. I want to be able to help people grow and help people see the beauty that they have to offer this world.
And I completely agree with you. And I thank you so much for spending today talking with me, letting me know about your new deals, your new movies that you're coming up with, new shows, your wrestling matches that you reflected on, the places you've been to in 2024. And it's going to be a big year for 2025 for Vinny Pacifico. I cannot wait to see every single step of that way, January, February, March, all the way till December. And then who knows, when we do reflect again, when we do talk in the future, we can talk more about what you've been doing, the places that you haven't traveled to, how you're going to travel to them. But this has been a BodySlamNet exclusive interview with the one and only Staten Island's very own Vinny Pacifico. Where can the people find you if they want to follow you on social media?
Instagram, Vinny Pacifico, Twitter, Vinny Pacifico1, Facebook, Vinny Pacifico, and TikTok that I really don't even know how to use, but I have it, Vinny Pacifico.
And that's great. You can subscribe to BodySlam's YouTube at bodyslam.net. You can follow BodySlam on Twitter. You can follow us on Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook. Anywhere you get your social media, we're there, except for the bad places. But we are there. And if you want to follow me anywhere, it's Who Else But Rami on Twitter, Facebook, so not Facebook, like Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, anywhere you can find me, you can find Who Else But Rami. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you so much for spending your time to talk to me about this. I cannot wait for your 2025. Everyone here at BodySlam and the whole world will be rooting for the worldwide phenomenon that is Vinny Pacifico. Thank you so much. This has been another BodySlam.net exclusive. We will see you again soon.